Welcome back everybody to this new video of TaxPress. Today I'm going to show you how to get started with the integration of Selzy with the Shopify. So integrating Selzy with Shopify allows you to automate your email marketing efforts, make it easier to engage with your customers and drive some sales. So let's start by working the process of step by step. First of all, what you want to do, of course, is to ensure that you have an active account on both Selzy and Shopify. You have the link down below in the description for both applications so you can start totally for free and having a huge deal. So in my case, I have this Selzy element. So inside Selzy, what I can do is to focus now inside Selzy and have the Shopify already been opened in. Inside the Shopify, what I wanted to do is to focus in adding the application of Selzy. Make sure that you have signed into Selzy before we can do this process. Now here, to connect Selzy to the application, we need to connect the Selzy account. So to do this process, I'm going to try to look out for the Selzy into the App Store. So if I go here into the Shopify and into a little part that says application, I'm going to click here and I just type the word Selzy. So here it says no result found. Let's go for search Selzy in the Shopify App Store. This one should be sending us directly into a new section of the Shopify App Store so you can start to make the integration between our actual Shopify and the Selzy. So if you don't find the Selzy section here, all you can do is to go back here into Selzy, go into integrations once you are into our dashboard, and here into the integration of Selzy, look out for Shopify. Once you clicked into the Shopify, let's go for connect. Now in here, what's going to happen here is going to be, of course, sending us directly into signing in to make the integration between the Selzy and the Shopify so we can do this process correctly. I'm going to name my connection of my Shopify. In this case, let's go for Cool Cats Store. Now your store URL in the Shopify. So your store URL in Shopify, let's go here inside Shopify, go into settings. And here into settings, you can go directly into the section that says domains. So you make sure that you choose this code. So I copy this code. I go back into integration and I paste it right in here. Now we have the access to token. Now to have an access token, what we need to do is to, of course, open the tutorial. Into the tutorial of how to connect Shopify to your integration of Selzy, you might be seeing that we have this element of the access to token. So to have the access token, we needed, of course, to go directly into the settings, go into apps and sales channel, create an application, and this application is going to be generating us an API address. So let's, of course, do this process in a very easy way. Let's go back into Shopify. Into Shopify, into the settings section, let's go directly into applications and sales channel. Into apps and sales channel, let's go and of course add a new developer apps and allow custom app development. So I'll allow this and create my very first app. Into my app name, let's go for Selzy. The app developer should be ourselves. Once we created the application, we now have the section of the API credentials. So let's go here into the upper side that says API credentials, and of course it's going to be giving us an access token. Now that I have made the connection successfully, what I want to do is to go into OK, thank you. And I can start by making my very first integration. Now to start making your first integration, it's going to be focusing into create a trigger. So for example, choose an application where your data will come from, which in this case is going to be Shopify. Now choose an event to trigger your automation. Let's say when I get a new customer, I connect my Shopify account, which in this case is this one, and I go for continue. Now, of course, it's going to be telling us the timing. Choose what data will be sent. I, of course, choose the real time and I go for save. So that means that here I have my very first automation of the Shopify. That means that when somebody create a new customer, when of course somebody does this selection of the new customer, I wanted to cause add an action. So I select new, choose the app to transfer the data to, let's go for a Selzy, and choose the action I wanted to perform. So in this case, I wanted to create a new contact, and this contact from Shopify should be automatically sent into Selzy. So I connect my Selzy account. In this case, here it is. As you can see, we have no connections yet, so I wanted to go here into add connection. So I go for my account Selzy, my API, and the email metadata. So if once again, if you go directly into the tutorial, you might be seeing that Selzy should be checking out here into a connection of the API. Into settings, account setup, integration, and API. The process is exactly the same as we actually did with the Shopify. I go for OK, thank you. And now here, going to go for continue. So guys, just in case you have any question, what you can do is to leave us a comment down below in the section. It's going to be really easy to use this process. So thank you once again for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Hopefully we can all see you next time.